超速英単語
supplant, exceed, gluttony, prolific, stallion, excavate, subjugate, turbid, impudent, polyglot, decrepit, forerunner, pliable, amorphous, subversion, coerce, gusto, abhorrent, cow, garrison, vaunt, septic, homogeneous, underling, treacle, exorbitant, platitude, rancor, qualitative, nasal, dissonance, wherewithal, clad, vacate, narcissus, culinary, extemporaneous, dissipate, agrarian, jovial, fisher, plum, capitulate, supersede, finesse, earthenware, circumscribe, denunciation, skew, omniscient, lopsided, cower, underpin, reiterate, curative, ominous, abstinence, rest, panacea, disjunction, lagoon, topography, decoy, confederate, demure, oscillate, plethora, marsupial, insularity, ruminate, furlough, pronouncement, predispose, covert, trite, heretic, semantic, replenish, combustible, oblique, proclivity, garnish, extrinsic, horse, primeval, obtrusive, spore, stupendous, brunt, loath, puberty, delayering, capricious, collate, pancreas, nadir, prospectus, bequeath, tantalize, secrete, evangelist, omnivorous, repellent, plenary, optimum, perfunctory, sulfide, charlatan, sediment, insomnia, repatriate, key, petulant, condolence, prohibitive, salutary, ubiquitous, hiatus, chum, precipice, insolent, reimburse, orthography, enshrine, hiccup, taxonomy, rigor, condescend, equinox, incandescent, solstice, unaided, pulley, convection, innuendo, detrimental, dung, apex, illicit, affront, ordinate, calculus, preponderance, forte, prostrate, exponential, emblazon, scuffle, vigilant, volition, requisite, gratuitous, coercion, precursor, spurious, chronology, alderman, remission, burrow, malevolent, animosity, burnish, nimble, functionary, landfill, stash, edify, onerous, acquit, prodigal, roundly, rectitude, vicissitudes, bale, immaterial, foliage, mite, flora, concave, flagrant, afterglow, rampart, exemplar, bereavement, matrimony, prognostication, projectile, biometrics, venom, infusion, peruse, tweak, impel, wean, unscathed, vestige, sagacious, vested, writhe, vulgarity, unblemished, galvanize, sequester, tenable, bemoan, abbey, caucus, shard, flamboyant, impromptu, ferocity, gills, encroach, daunt, circumspect, incongruous, periscope, cavort, thistle, excreta, bronchitis, phosphorus, aqueduct, lattice, despondent, lethargy, horde, reaffirm, accession, patter, prerogative, consequential, herbalism, herbivore, arable, unwittingly, scaffold, mollusk, liquidate, autism, placate, archipelago, arboreal, slither, terrestrial, prim, impetuous, promontory, dissertation, doomsday, undo, longitude, brandish, tacit, counterproductive, hedgehog, loathe, allay, smolder, extrapolate, patronize, embellish, citadel, allegory, illusion, languid, vertebrate, vehement, visage, constellation, trappings, patently, kiln, altruistic, ode, fiasco, pompous, obtuse, deluge, outcrop, leaded, reverberate, holistic, brusque, atone, adobe, giddy, wave, basalt, incineration, preferential, elated, perjury, corrode, restitution, olfactory, handedness, sparse, zenith, outlay, horticulture, inferential, disparity, affable, skirmish, vanquish, appreciably, protectorate, entwine, flippant, froth, aerate, dehydration, blemish, chastise, sinew, draft, cynicism, acrid, tableau, prefabricate, belligerent, fondle, recluse, damning, aperture, deregulation, mutiny, teeming, hemorrhage, corrosive, epitomize, cataract, avarice, emanate, transmute, capsize, fathom, finery, corroboration, esoteric, retrench, callous, confiscate, abdicate, rescind, insipid, conservatory, fitful, conflagration, voluble, congregate, apace, elucidate, equitable, main, relinquish, itinerary, inscrutable, litigant, pillage, engender, blatant, amenable, nondescript, buoyant, suffrage, ligament, virile, resplendent, breakneck, apportion, mercenary, vindicate, sanctity, bespectacled, subvert, aeronautics, poignant, arteriosclerosis, splint, lateral, evangelical, cosset, peddler, exuberant, highbrow, cessation, crustacean, indolent, municipality, deviate, intertwine, germinate, causeway, secession, bountiful, divulge, malleable, cardiac, silt, stigma, revile, compatriot, forage, formative, physiology, accredit, concordance, monoculture, seedling, bridle, peak, conciliatory, genteel, redress, arguably, feral, lithe, exhilarate, deport, affectation, judicious, compendium, drudgery, ponderous, epitaph, coddle, detract, abominable, gullible, deference, artifice, amphibian, stringent, intangible, hypnosis, susceptibility, synopsis, domicile, hinterland, pedagogy, repulse, injunction, entomology, inextricably, absenteeism, piecemeal, overhang, assay, eaves, insurrection, transitory, rapt, rote, moribund, fluctuate, plyometrics, stigmatize, mutilate, propagate, corollary, pagoda, terminology, anemia, rife, introspection, astute, encapsulate, rudimentary, multifaceted, nocturnal, impunity, porous, whimsical, nascent, erudite, penance, impoverish, guise, torrential, hedgerow, subterranean, excrete, herdsman, metaphysical, xenophobia, jostle, veil, abdominal, impeccable, crevice, pumice, dike, extrusion, sordid, deplorable, avidly, bilateral, evict, offshoot, impertinent, pollinate, enfranchise, caustic, supple, constrict, eugenics, lexical, infirmity, inundation, inquisitive, enervate, fortuitous, disseminate, presuppose, nettle, augment, repudiate, disenchantment, scruple, treadmill, conjurer, slurp, provenance, stratosphere, glimmer, pacify, palpable, reciprocity, aviary, raucous, fortitude, sanguine, antic, iris, carousel, garret, saliva, stagnation, abhorrence, altruism, forfeit, reparation, punitive, infirm, copious, resuscitate, blithe, deportment, omnipotent, laud, tantamount, osteopath, protrude, squishy, sedentary, vantage, ignoble, instill, thence, modulate, usurp, abject, inlet, voluptuous, adage, demeanor, incisor, stagnate, beget, moat, cadence, defamation, acumen, boisterous, invigorate, antecedent, divergent, succinct, preservative, remuneration, secede, circumference, forceps, contagion, revoke, sprightly, ineligible, hibernate, studious, furtive, molar, vociferous, subsistence, opportunism, lilt, indelible, amalgamate, corroborate, emeritus, chink, birth, respite, noxious, embankment, impinge, genital, fallow, aquifer, appraise, inexhaustible, acupuncture, embroil, desalination, belie, negate, irrevocable, contravene, salient, procrastinate, conciliate, locale, euphemism, tinge, bravado, banal, foreclose, lucid, vicinity, reinstate, denigration, glacial, innocuous, naysayer, seclude, relapse, centrifugal, aberration, dilate, decimate, sterilize, chasten, onus, pediatrics, laudable, Paleolithic, interlude, deity, palatable.
高評価、チャンネル登録もよろしく。